Hey, good morning. We're going to set up a demonstration of Frankie's new Bally FA board, which is going into his Dolly Parton. And I just wanted to take you on a little bit of a tour of the board and what to expect from the features from this thing and how to get additional information. This will also come with comprehensive documentation, and I'll take you through that in just a second. But just wanted to show you what it looks like when you power the game on and everything is working properly. It goes through the normal startup process, so you'll get the 7 flashes on the MPU. And as the game boots up, the normal attract mode takes place. What you see on the displays is actually as follows. So in player 1, it'll be the version of the FPGA that you're using. Player 2 will show the game selected from the game select matrix on the documentation. And then player 3 is going to show the unique identifier for your particular board. And that's for warranty purposes and things like that. So we'll show you what that looks like. So game 9 is $6 Million Man. You're running 1.17 of the board. And then player 3 is basically the serial number of the board itself. So quick rundown on the features. This switch bank here, the blue switch bank, is where you select the software for your game. This is currently set up for $6 Million Man, but we can toggle these switches so that it's set up for Dolly Parton. This is where all of the software resides for every single Bally Stern game from about 77 to 84. It does support a couple Stern games from the MPU 100 era, so as long as the Stern game that you're running this thing in doesn't use J5 for sound, this board will actually work in Stern games, which is pretty cool. Bally MPUs use a zero cross circuit, which comes off the 12 volts and to work for the boards to function, and that's just what that LED staying lit indicates. You can simulate 12 volts if you're testing the board on the bench using toggle dip switch number 1 on the red feature bank. There's details on how to use that feature list on the onboard that are on board on the MPU in the documentation. So I'll leave that to you. That's where you can set up, like a bill validator. You can clear out all the RAM with, one boot. It's just really handy to have. The other thing I was going to mention to you is that there is a free play version, definitely for Dolly Parton, and you need to have at least 1 credit on the game for that to work. But otherwise, this pretty much functions the same way as a Bally MPU. These 4 dip switch banks on the bottom correspond directly to switches 1 through 32 on a normal Bally MPU. So if you want to keep the same settings, like 3 balls or 5 balls, or when certain features are triggered, you want to make sure that the same on-off state is set up for each one of the switches. So this is 1 through 8, 9 through 16, etc., all the way to 32. And yeah, I'll be happy to ride shotgun on your installation when you're ready to get this thing into the Dolly Parton. So you can give me a call. You've got my number, and we can FaceTime, and we can go from there. But this is I'm really excited for you. This is a really cool development that we're working on. I'm actually in the final process of testing for the Williams vintage games from about 77 to 84. That will run in games like Flash and Black Knight and so many of the other great titles from that era. But at any rate, that's the next project up. But in the meantime, this is your board, Frankie, and we'll ship out this morning. Look for tracking shortly. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. It's really nice meeting you. And I'm really excited for your Dolly Parton to come back to life on this one. So talk to you soon. I hope you enjoy it. Bye-bye.